guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Leia and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam, become a bestie. We are getting monetized this year. Journey to 1K subscribers. So keep them subscriber numbers going up. This year is the year. Last week, I went to the community and I asked you guys if you wanted me to play Fusebox's new game, Royale, and I got a total of 12 votes. I wish I had more, but I got a total of 12 and 58% chose for me to play the game. So that's what I'm bringing you guys today. I'm bringing you Royale, Fusebox's new game. If you did not know, now you know. Fusebox dropped a new game called Royale. I think they dropped it like sometime last month or something like that. I did play half of the first episode. I think I got to like a gem option and I didn't want to spend any money yet, so I kind of just stopped playing. So yeah, I'm just gonna restart the whole season from scratch. And we're just going to see how this goes. It's supposed to be based off the royal family in the UK. I think you're supposed to somehow be working in the castle or something like that. I don't know, but let's just jump right on into it. Royale Season 1. Let's go. All right, let's get into it. Your new job starts today. Welcome to the palace. Customize your character by tapping the different options. Alright, so right off the bat, the character kind of looks good. It looks pretty good. Oh no. What happened to her face here? So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Let's see hair. Oh, we got the afro. Then we got all these gem options. So we don't have many free choices, I'm gonna be honest with you. This afro kind of looks silly as hell. So we're just gonna stick with this, I guess. Hair color. Let's go with, it's like light brown, I guess. Jawline. We could go with the first one. And yeah, I think we are, oh, they do give you the option to play a male. Oh, it says male characters coming soon. Okay, that's interesting. And I guess we're done. Alright, so what should we name our character? Let's go with Paige. Are you ready for your adventure in the royal palace? I'm ready. Somewhere in the royal multiverse where hope always reigns. It's the biggest day of my life, and I have a secret. You're in the Lux Sentry Room at Buckingham Palace. Outside its iconic balcony is a screaming crowd of thousands. A secret that could change everything for the most famous family in the world, and shake up the institution of the monarchy forever. And it's finally time for my secret to come out. Nearby, the Queen stands silhouetted in the ornate doorway. You look over to see Prince William and Duchess Kate, a picture-perfect future king and queen. Beside them are Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan, the rogue royals. And they're all staring right at you, desperate to know the truth. But I'm getting ahead of myself, because the adventure that would change everything for me started on a summer morning outside the gates of this very palace. Paige, over here! You approach Buckingham Palace to see your very excited best friend Lucy waving you over. Lucy, what's going on? Why did you want to meet here? Because this is the perfect place to tell you the big surprise. What surprise? I got you an interview for the dream job. Social media manager at Buckingham Palace. Social media manager. Hours of work, 37.5 hours per week. The royal family is searching for an effective social media manager to help grow, shape, and steer the family's official social media accounts. This is a high-profile job where your work will reach the far corners of the globe, inspiring and educating millions. Utmost discretion is key. What? Lucy takes a breath and rubs her pregnant belly. I know, right? Even the baby is kicking out of excitement, but let me explain. You've already been working in marketing in the USA for years. But here at the palace, you'll be working with the actual royal family. Your content will be seen by their fans all over the world. So how much do you know about the royal family, aka the Windsors? I know a little about the royal family. I know a little about them, but I wouldn't consider myself a super fan. Well, lucky for you, I am a super fan, and I am happy to teach you everything you need to know. But in order to do that, let's do a quick refresher on the basics. Okay, so the royal family has been serving the country for generations. More serious fans might say they're a beacon of British honor and stability. And I agree, but I also love that they're a source of major drama. You laugh at Lucy's enthusiasm. Alright, so Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II is the longest reigning female monarch of all time. Her grandsons Prince William and Prince Harry are both in the line of succession. Can you guess which one is the closer heir to the throne of England? William. Prince William is the closest heir to the throne of the Queen's grandsons. That's right, Paige. Prince Charles is the Queen's eldest son and first in line for the throne. His late great wife was the beloved Princess Diana, and as Charles and Diana's firstborn son, William is in the line of succession to one day become the King of England. But for now, William and his wife Kate Middleton hold the titles of Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Oh, how fancy of them. William's younger brother, Prince Harry, is the Duke of Sussex and is very publicly known as the Spare. Harry is married too. Do you know the name of Prince Harry's wife? Meghan Markle. Prince Harry is married to Meghan Markle. Yes, that's correct, Paige. Clearly you do know a thing or two about the royal family. Harry and Meghan stepped back from their roles as senior royals not long after they got married. That event, which was the source of a lot of royal drama, is famously known as Megxit. Now they live in California with their 2 kids, Archie and Lilibet. Thanks for the crash course, Lucy. Now, I know more about the royals, but do you really think I'm right for this job? This job is an amazing opportunity and exactly what you need right now. Forget the fact that you're currently a single, unemployed American, and that you're sleeping on me and my wife Gina's couch. It's not so easy to forget when you keep reminding me, Lucy. Sorry, love, though you never did tell me exactly what happened with your ex, Scott. I know that you were together for years and just moved to London for the business you shared. And then you ended up at my flat in tears in the middle of the night. I wanted to give you some time before asking, but I have to know as your bestie. Why did you and your ex break up? I'm gonna say it was a mutual breakup. It was a mutual decision. We grew apart and were different people than when we first started dating. I'm glad you were on the same page, Paige. You deserve someone amazing who wants the same things that you do. Yeah, but while the breakup was mutual, Scott stealing the company we built together definitely was not. Lucy takes your hands in support. Paige, you're absolutely gonna win this breakup. You really think so? I do. This is gonna be the best summer of your life. You can find true love, success, and have the luxe AF life of the royals. So, what do you want most out of this summer, Paige? All of the above. I want it all. Love, career, and a taste of royal life. Now you're thinking like someone who deserves it all. Or at least like Meghan Markle. You are going big, Paige, and I love it. But first, a few key tips and tricks. The Queen is clearly not in residence since the Union Jack is flying atop the palace rather than a royal standard. And Prince Charles is on an environmental mission. Though, between us, I have a theory that he's in space. Space? Really, Lucy? To find a source of renewable energy, and I think he'll do it. But in the event that you should see a real-life royal, then etiquette is kind of a big deal. Just remember, proper protocol is a small curtsy or head bow, and you should refer to them as your Royal Highness, then sir or ma'am. Got it, I'll try to remember that. Lucy wraps you up in a big hug. The royal family story is the greatest soap opera of our time. Even Harry thinks so. So you're definitely in for some drama and the adventure of your life. Just remember, Scott's your past and the royals are your future. Now get going, Paige, you've got this. You walk through the palace gates, steeling yourself for your big interview. What have we here? A dashing gentleman is in your path. He looks you up and down. Nervous smile, fidgety energy. Are you interviewing? I am. I'm Paige. Another American in the palace. How exciting. From his droll tone, you're not sure he means it. I'm Mallory Martin, and this? He waves a hand up and down in front of you. Well, it won't do. This place really doesn't pay me enough. But I can't send an innocent to the wolves. What does that mean? It means it's your lucky day. Follow me. He leads you off into a side entrance of the palace. Whoa. I'll take that as a personal compliment. As you enter the room, you're taken aback by the rows and rows of clothes, styling accessories, jewels, and tiaras. I think there might be a mistake. I'm here for the social media position, not a job in fashion. My darling Paige, it's abundantly clear you aren't working in fashion. Your outfit is, well, let's just be polite and say, at least you'll be comfy on the long-haul flight back home. You could help me with a new outfit. Well, you could help me with my outfit if you have any better ideas. All I have is better ideas. It's tiring, but amazing. I'm the official royal family stylist, by the way. If they wear a crown, live in a palace, or get into all... If they wear a crown, live in a palace, or get into all kinds of trouble, I've dressed them. You need an outfit that does you justice. Beautiful figure and stunning face swamped by this dud of a look, we can't have it. Plus, I know the man who's interviewing you, and he has exquisite taste. I'm not saying he only hires the people who dress well, but that unfortunate little man in that undersized denim shirt was never seen again. So you called me in here to give me a makeover? Pretty and smart. We're in trouble, or you'll fit right in. So, what do you have in mind, Mallory? He stops and thinks. Oh, I just got a little shiver. We should channel Megan or Kate. Show that you understand the role and the people you're representing. Oh, well, don't ruin my flow by calling me a genius. I'm aware. So, wanna go classic and chic like Kate? Or sleek and modern like Megan? Which sounds best? I'll pick something that's all my style. Let's see what other snacks are in this closet. My apologies for the noise in the background. People want to now start blending stuff as I'm filming. In the closet, you can change your clothes and check what you're going to wear in different moments. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, now, like I said, I did play like half the season, so that's why there's one item that's already free. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick this one. It's the best looking one anyway. So, yeah. Shred that CV page. This outfit might get you an immediate promotion. Mallory looks at his elegant vintage watch. Heavens, you're gonna be late for the interview. Down the hallway, first door on the left. As you run for the door, Mallory sprays you in a cloud of luxurious designer perfume. A final touch. Diana wore it. They say it can even calm the nerves of an anxious prince. Thanks, Mallory. Thank you for coming in. I'm Mr. Yash Crawford, Her Majesty, the Queen's private secretary. You sit in a tidy office across from a stern-looking man. I gather from your CV that you worked with reality TV stars and something called an influencer? That's right. No one has more influence than the Queen. And while you may have experience with D-list celebrities and people who sell shapewear, Mr. Crawford shudders at the thought. I am more interested in your character, miss. I'm sorry, your surname has slipped my mind. Let me see. Page. I don't know. Let's just do, damn, I don't know. Page Live. I don't know. We're just gonna do Live. I can't think of nothing right now. I'm having a massive brain fart and I don't want to sit here doing this for 50 years. So I'm gonna just put Live. Well, Miss Liv, members of the palace staff, or the firm as it's been called, must be dependable and beyond reproach. Most of all, our motivations are selfless. It is our duty to protect the crown itself and the ideals behind it. So tell me, how would you approach this important position, Miss Liv? I'd uphold tradition and keep the tone formal. I'd uphold the traditions of the royal family and keep the tone formal and appropriate. The palace has had a way of doing things for centuries, and I don't need to rock the boat. It's true, the palace is the steadiest of ships. Never complain, never explain. Your phone pings once, then twice, then non-stop. My, someone is certainly popular today. You try to set it to vibrate, but it begins buzzing wildly. You look at your phone and see a ton of people have tagged you in one of Scott's posts. Well, look like our ex got engaged. It's Scott and another woman sporting a big diamond ring with the caption, "She said yes." You gasp. He's engaged? I assume you're referring to one of your influencers? No, my ex. Will you be needing to respond, Miss Liv? No, this is more important. You silence your phone. No, it can wait. This interview is important and takes priority over anything else. A wise choice. However, despite your good judgment in this instance, I must inform you that, much like your former paramour, this position is no longer available. It has been filled by a highly qualified internal candidate. What? Since when? I decided right before you arrived, but to cancel seemed inappropriate. Though you do look quite presentable, and I appreciate the effort you clearly put into your interview attire, as attention to detail is vital to any role in the firm. But be that as it may, I still believe this other candidate is the best person for the role. Good day. You step into the hallway, stunned by the abrupt dismissal when an icy-looking palace employee steps in your path. I'm Reese, and I'm delighted to escort you off the premises. You follow Reese down the hall, noticing she's also an American with an uppity attitude to match. P.S. Don't feel bad about not getting the job. It's hard to compete with someone who comes from a long line of powerful dignitaries, and is the daughter of the U.S. ambassador to the UK, and who actually started learning the history of the royals before she could even walk. I would hate to have to compete with me. You're the person who stole my job? It was never really yours to begin with. Did you really expect to get this super important position? Actually, I did. I'm extremely qualified. Yes, I'm more than qualified and have years of experience working with famous clients. Not this famous. Reese's phone rings. She checks it, then turns and gives you a stern look. I need to take this. Do not move. Reese steps away to take the call, and you gaze around at the splendor of the palace. Suddenly, you see a glimpse of someone who looks suspiciously like Meghan Markle gliding toward the stairs. Is that Duchess Meghan? What is she doing in the palace? She's supposed to be in California. You look over at Reese, who is focused on an intense phone call. You watch as Meghan climbs the ground stairs and debate this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet a royal. Damn, I ain't got no gems, but I kind of do want to meet a royal. I'm not even going to hold y'all, so let's see what these gem prices looking like. This is my chance to meet a royal. I'm taking it. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm following her. YOLO! You take off down the hallway towards the stairs, leaving an oblivious Reese behind. You bound up the stairs to find Megan, the Duchess of Sussex, who whirls on you like a movie star. Oh, hello. I'm dead. Really? Megan finishes a series of dramatic poses, then smiles at the empty space around her. Everyone got what they need? You look around, wondering who she's talking to as there's no one else in sight. Sorry about that. I'm good now. So? Megan smiles politely as she waits for you to greet her. Do a curtsy. Hello, ma'am. You do a small curtsy. Megan chuckles at your formality. No need to curtsy to me. I'm not into all that fussy royal stuff. You should have seen how I performed my first curtsy. It was a full-on flounce. And please, call me Megan. Okay, Megan. Sure thing, Megan. Megan smiles. That's much better. I'm glad I caught you. You work here, right? Well, you see, I was just, great. I need the kitchen at Nottingham Cottage stocked with avocados. That's where my husband and I are staying. It's over in the other palace. You know, Kensington? It's small, though they'd probably prefer I called it cozy. And honestly, the parking has issues. Still, Harry and I could be there a while, and we can't live without our avocado toasts. Preferably ripe and conflict-free, of course. I don't want more false headlines about how I'm fueling murder and drought with my favorite breakfast. Megan leans in conspiratorially. We didn't tell anyone we were coming. The palace hates it when we do that. But I kinda love it. So, you're one of the first to know that we're here. What do you think the response would be to H and I being back in town? It's gonna cause big problems. I think it could cause big problems. Tensions were already high before you showed up unannounced. But if we'd announced our plans, they might have told us not to come. Trust me, it's better this way. Sometimes you need the element of surprise. Anyway, can we keep this our little secret until we're ready to let the rescue beagle out of the bag? My lips are sealed. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. I appreciate it. And just so you know, we'd never actually put a beagle in a bag. That's just the kind of thing the press would love to pin on me. Of course, animals need to run free. I know because I absolutely love dogs, just like the Queen. People say she and I have a lot in common. Don't you agree? You and the Queen are so much alike. Absolutely, you and the Queen are so much alike. Well, that's a wonderful compliment. You said it, I'm just agreeing, but it's clear you both love Harry. True, you're scoring points all over the place this morning. Megan continues up the stairs. Now, I'm off to surprise Crawford. I can't wait to see his face when I burst into his office unannounced. Really? They're gonna do this every time? Who are you posing for? There are no cameras here. Aren't there? Here we go. A national sweetheart returns. Thanks in advance for the avocados. Megan disappears down a corridor. Reese runs up the stairs, ready to drag you out. I told you to stay put. What were you doing, Paige? Nothing at all. Oh, nothing. Certainly not talking to a royal. I was, just looking around. This is the working residence of the monarch. You can't just look around. Would you just look around the White House or the British ambassador's residence, aka my mom's house? Well, what am I saying? Of course you would. Anyway, your time in the palace is over. Follow me. Reese fumes, but you couldn't care less. You just met a real-life royal. You and Reese stand beside the palace gates. She takes your visitor's badge and gives you a thin smile. Hang in there, Paige. Maybe you can find a palace to work in back in America. I hear White Castle is hiring. A job as a counter girl at a fast food restaurant is perfect for you. Bye! She slams the gate behind you with a harsh cackle. You catch your breath for a moment, but it's quickly interrupted by a video call from Lucy. Why are you checking your phone? Well, the interview is over, so why are you calling me? I just was going to leave you a message propping you up. I really wanted to wait around, but I had an appointment with my midwife. And then, Lucy, if this is about Scott getting engaged, I saw. I'm sorry, love. He sucks. You were together a long time and he did you wrong. I didn't comment on the post. The interview was more important. Good for you. I'm sure it was tempting, but don't give him the satisfaction of a response. Like I said, Scott is your past. Leave him there. What happened with the interview? Have they already added you to the line of succession? Sadly, they ended up hiring someone else who already worked in the palace. And I had to hear all about how great she was when she walked me out herself. Though, when she wasn't looking, I snuck away to talk to Meghan Markle. What? You met Meghan? What was she wearing? What did you talk about? What did she smell like? This is the best day of my life. Well, except for the part where you didn't get the job. I'm really, really sorry, Paige. They've made a huge mistake. Thanks, friend. I just wish I had some way to turn this around. Well, aside from the wine you'll pour on this later, there is one thing I can think of. A top secret mission for Princess Diana. Allegedly, she left secret messages around the palace. No one knows what they mean, but I've always wanted to solve the mystery. The royal family subreddit is abuzz about a possible sighting of a carving in the royal muse. I can see the muse from here, actually. Perfect. The doctor's calling me in, so I gotta go. But please, please look for Diana's message and text me after. Maybe this is how you find your royal romance and adventure after all. Lucy hangs up. You head toward the muse on a secret mission. You stroll through the elaborate outdoor garage and stables, stopping in front of an ornate gilded carriage topped with golden cherubs. Bit tacky, innit? Never got the fuss about these old wagons. You turn to see a handsome stranger approaching you with an annoyed smirk. They just carry a bunch of poshies to parties so number 10 can sell tat with their rich faces on them. They're just as dated as the monarchy. He speaks in a thick Scottish accent. A tattoo peeks out from his shirt on his muscular arms. Hard-working horses do all the work, get none of the credit, but that's the royal way, right? You sure have strong opinions about the royals. But why are you talking to me? Don't see any other lass in need of help. Help? Heard you and your barmy friend on your video call on the street. I know where you can find what you're looking for, Diana's secret message. But first, know what any secret mission really needs? What's that? A well good cover story for why you're here. Like a wee bit of role play. You into that? There's a first time for everything. Never tried it, but there's a first time for everything. Not afraid of experimenting, huh? Fair play. Let's have some fun. I'm feeling a bit of danger for my cover story. Someone with an important job to do, so maybe I'll go with Special Protection Officer. Or, as you Americans call it, a bodyguard. I'm into it for you. I love that for you, mystery man. Glad to hear it. He lifts his hand to his ear like he's getting a message on a hidden earpiece. Subject approves and could be on the move. Your turn. For your cover story, I'm thinking foreign dignitary, famous actor, or maybe even a royal. I'll be an actor. A Hollywood starlet sounds like the role I was born to play. Got it. I'll be on the lookout for rogue paparazzi and any crazed fans. So, now that we got our cover stories, seems only right I get to know your name. I'm Paige. Alright, Paige, I'm called Rory. Are you really? You're just gonna have to trust me. So, wanna come with me to the stables and learn the big royal secret? Yes, take me to Diana's secret carving. Absolutely, take me to the carving. My best friend, Lucy, is gonna be so excited. Then let's go make her day. Stables are over this way. Rory leads you down a row of stalls. You pass a beautiful Windsor gray horse. Afternoon, marmalade. Rory doffs an imaginary cap at the majestic animal. Are you sure this is the right place to find Diana's message? We're almost there. You reach the last stall on the left. Here we are. You step into the stall and brush aside a pile of hay. On the bottom of the wall is a runic carving. Wow, it's really here. Don't be so surprised. Told you I know how to pull off a secret mission. Lucy's gonna die when she hears about this. She loves Diana and knows everything about her. You can't know everything about anyone, Paige. People are full of secrets and surprises. Hearing that, you might think there's more to sexy Rory's story. You notice he's studying the mysterious carving. What do you think it means? Well, if you turn your head just right, it looks a bit like a saddle and stirrups. But then again, I grew up in the countryside, round horses. You trace the carving with your finger, lightly pressing on the wood. The panel wiggles a bit. The panel, it's loose. Look at that. You swivel the carving up where you see the words Sweet William written in a woman's handwriting underneath. Look at that. Is it? A second message? Never heard about another message here. We may be the first two to have ever seen it. Rory smiles, trying to hide that he's impressed. Maybe your cover story should have been a detective. You've got a right, proper royal mystery on your hands now, Paige. Who knows where it will take you and how you might fit in. This is great, Rory. Making my bestie happy definitely turned my day around a bit. Rory stands and offers you his hand. Glad you found what you were looking for. But now that we've done what you came to do, there's still something I need to do. Rory leads you away on his own mission. It's a long episode. Rory takes you past stores filled with regal horses and brings you over to a gorgeous mare. Here she is now, got a bit of business here in the stables myself. Came to groom one of the horses as a favor to someone special. This lassie is a dun mare, and between us, she's my favorite. He leans in and winks conspiratorially at the horse. Shh, don't tell the other hens, Tilly. He strokes the horse's mane and whispers to her as the horse nuzzles him. Should I leave you alone? Cheeky. Truth is, I'm not her favorite. That's what I'm grooming her for. Though I do love being around horses. Suddenly, a cat darts past and a horse startles. Rory instinctively grabs you, pulling you out of harm's way. You both tumble into the hay. You feel his muscular body on top of yours as your hearts race from the close call. He flashes a sexy, crooked grin. Guess you owe me for two things now. Showing you the carving and saving your life. Told you I'd protect you, didn't I? That was a total James Bond move. Maybe you should have gone with James Bond for your cover story, because that was a pretty cool move. We could have been trampled. Thanks for saving me, Rory. That's the job, lass. Your faces are inches apart. You can feel Rory's heart beating strong and fast against yours. Might have to kiss you now, Paige. Politely decline. This thing is gonna turn off. Hold on, we'll be back. And we're back. Gotta pass. After all, I just met you and I know nothing except that you're called Rory. If that even is your real name. You had your chance. Suddenly you hear raised voices nearby. Shit. I have to go. Rory hops up and bolts out of the stables. Rory? You stand and brush the hay off your clothes. The voices get louder. You look outside the stables toward the training paddock, where you're shocked to see Prince William and Prince Harry. Really? Yo, this looks funny looking. So they're gonna do this for all of them? Like, this looks so cheesy. Not surprised to see you looking like the usual royal tart. Casual wear today? We were taking portraits, but of course I knew you were here when I heard the storm clouds roll in. You shouldn't be here, Harold. Now, is that any way to welcome your little brother home? I just got off a 10-hour flight, Willie. And I flew commercial. Don't push it. You obviously need to be pushed, so if I don't do it, who will? I'm serious. I want you to leave the grounds, now. You jump at the sound of a phone notification, but when you pull out your phone to silence it, your camera opens. You look up from the screen to see an intense Harry getting in William's face. I'm done. I don't care if this screws up everything for you and Kate or the entire family. When have you ever cared about that? William begins to walk away. It looks like he's taking the high road. I mean it, Wills. I'm not going along with it anymore. So if you don't tell her, I will. Prince William stops short but doesn't turn to face his brother. Was that a threat? You're not giving me any choice. William's shoulders tense. He takes a step forward. Actually, screw this. Prince William suddenly turns back and punches Harry right in the face. Harry reels back. You're so startled that you accidentally snap a picture. You stare down at your phone and the scandalous image. You have a huge decision to make. Don't post the pic. Realizing what an explosive photo you just took, you think better of posting it for the whole world to see. Then you hear, who the hell are you? And what did you just do? You just snapped a pic of the two princes like a true pack. But how will the royals react? Find out in the next episode of Love Royale. Alright, so that was a lengthy first episode. Like, I'm talking damn near 40-45 minutes of an episode. Like, I had to change batteries. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot going on, a lot of talking. We met, first of all, our best friend hooked us up with a job. Well, an interview. Then the stylist of the royals changed our outfit because he felt like it wouldn't have been good, but it didn't really make a difference because I didn't get the job anyway. Got a chance to meet Megan, took that chance because I didn't get the job, so I'm gonna go take that chance. Met Megan, she thought I worked there and told me to bring some avocados and told me not to tell nobody that they were there. Then I went to go on a mission for my bestie and bumped into Rory. Rory helped me find the secret message. And then he dipped. And then I caught Harry talking to William. And then I caught a whole fight going on. Snapped the picture. And yeah, then I got caught. So there was a lot going on in this one episode. It's all right. It's kind of cheesy how they do the little side profiles of, each character, whatnot. But yeah, I'm kind of like interested to see where this is gonna go, especially after snapping that picture. So yeah, that was Love Royale Season 1, Episode 1. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Later.